Hello. I have in my hand my Christian Standard Bible that I purchased at Truth for Life online for a mere $30. This is an $80 leather-bound indexed study Bible that has Charles Spurgeon's notes throughout. And it's just a rich new addition to my library. And it refreshes my soul. This Bible version is a beauty, and I'm very excited about it, and I hope that you'll go to Ollie's next to Savers, where they have a whole lot of these for less money than my wife can find online. And I'll tell you what, she is a bargain hunter who will chase down the free shipping, the coupon, and get the thing at the lowest price. And she was challenged by what I found the CSBs at Ollie's selling for, and so she went to task and found that Ollie's had them for a lot lower than she could get them for. Christian Standard Bible will be the version that we will be preaching from at Fonts when we return. So I hope we can read off the same page. Now, I'm going to read Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and I want you to identify the social distancing verse. And when you do, give me a text. There is an occasion for everything, and there's a time for every activity under heaven, a time to give birth and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to throw stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to shun embracing, a time to search and a time to count as lost, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. If you found that, if you identified that social distancing verse, give me a text or send me an email or give me a call. Let me know that you are alive. Now, let's check out Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 14. This is a juicy little verse that applies to our time perfectly. Listen to this. In the day of prosperity, be joyful. But then in the day of adversity, consider. God has made the one as well as the other. The verse goes on, but I'm going to emphasize the first part. In the day of prosperity, be joyful. In the day of a new job, a day of good health, a day of everybody at home is healthy and happy, and life is good, and the cabinets are full of food, and the paycheck is on time and big, and in day of prosperity, be joyful, be thankful. But in contrast to that, in the day of adversity, here we're given instructions what to do and why to do it. In the day of adversity, consider. Those are our instructions. That is our instruction. And this is the first underlining that I did in my new Bible translation. I took out my red pen and I underlined the word consider. Elsewhere in the scriptures, and the word is used very often, it means see, look, consider. It was the term given to the sluggard in Proverbs. He says, go to the ant and observe her ways. Consider her ways. Check it out. There's an object lesson here, sluggard. Get up off the couch and check out the ant that's so diligent without external pressures telling it to. In the New Testament, Jesus said, look at the birds of the air. Consider. Consider. There's an object lesson here. And then why to do it? Consider, because God has made the one as well as the other. God made the good day, and God made the not so good day. That's an encouragement to us, because that places God directly on, squarely on the throne of authority as the Lord of all. He made both days. He makes every day. His sovereignty rules over all, including viruses that are unseen. He's on the throne of grace, that same throne that he urges us, invites us to come boldly before. Hebrews 4:16. Come boldly before that throne of grace, whereby we might obtain mercy and grace in the time of need, like now. So I leave this verse with you. In the day of prosperity, be joyful. But in the day of adversity, consider, God has made the one as well as the other.